Last week, I was in Budapest at a global chess festival, an event organized by Judit Polgar that involved about 5,000 people IRL and thousands more online. Many grandmasters were there and lots of famous people. I have had the big honor to play against the strongest female chess player of all time. Her highest rating was 2735 and she got all the way up to number 8 in the world. She broke Fischer's record as youngest grandmaster, she even beat Kasparov when he was world champion, and recently beat Magnus in a friendly game. The game started with e4, e5, knight f3. Now you have to know that I wasn't playing alone. My community was suggesting moving shot. My role was to guide them and to pick the most suggested moves. Also, I will have 3 IRL guests during this game. If you think it was unfair to have all these people helping me, you are completely wrong. First of all, they made me play the Petrov, a line that is considered to be quite positional, while all I want for chess is to attack. Luckily, Judith went for a sharp line with 3d4, we took the pawn and asked Judith, "Is this the Budapest gambit?" We're currently a pawn up, but of course she took immediately this pawn. And now this knight is a little bit in danger, so we decided to play the move d5, supporting this knight. And if the move en passant is played, we just take back with the knight, and we have a good position. Judith played bishop d3, attacking our knight. While I was ready to play my next move, something unexpected happened. This is Fred, an apparently innocent person that I'm about to meet for the first time in my life. Well, this man is going to have a decisive impact on the fate of our game. I played knight c5, attacking the bishop, and after castle, we were wondering, should we take this bishop? And we decided, yes. Judith, I'll read you a comment. Take the bishop, then it's easy with the bishop here. What do you say? You want to give them an answer?
I love my knights.
Okay. We won the bishop pair, but as you can see, I consider this move an inaccuracy, because after queen takes, all our pieces are still in the starting squares. We are really in a bit of delay in development. So we try to speed up, bring the bishop out, and we are ready to castle. But after knight c3, there are 2 pieces attacking our pawn, and so we already have a big decision. How to protect this pawn? With the move c6 or bishop e6? What would you have played? And here it comes Fred. It will be his task to take this critical decision. c6 or bishop here?
Bishop.
Bishop. Okay. Good, thank you. Bishop e6 was a mistake. There is a pawn that is no longer protected. And of course, Judith immediately saw the idea of queen b5 and decided to go for it. The king is under check and the pawn is under attack. Fred. No, that's not good. Why are you winking at me? Don't worry.
Be happy.
We protected the check with the knight, developing a new piece, and lost the pawn. Now there is another pawn under attack, so the only move that we want to play is knight here, protecting that pawn one more time. Judith here had a very spicy move, knight b5, attacking this pawn one more time, and we are in big danger. Luckily for us, in this position, she went for a solid idea, but according to the engine, a worse move. Queen a6. We simply castled, she went back with the queen, and apparently Judith had won already a few games and won in 4 moves.
Actually, I won already one in 4 moves. On e4, knight h6, d4, f5, bishop h6, gh, queen h5.
No! Amazing, congrats! We keep going with the move c5. Those pawns are now really strong in the center of the board, controlling lots of important squares. Knight e2 has the idea to bring this knight towards f4 or g3, but now we have a tricky move. d4. You see that arrow? If this knight move, we want to give this amazing skewer. But honestly, it was even ridiculous for us to have that hope, because Judith immediately played the move b3. We go up with the queen, connecting the rooks, and she develops a new piece. And now guys, Fred is coming back to redeem himself, because he found the best move. We are attacking the queen, and now Fred's starting counting all the squares where the queen can go. But I like what Judith said about it.
According to Fred, you have now 10 possibilities to move your queen. Will you consider all of them?
I have not 10, yeah, but
I mean, this is also a possibility.
some of them you don't want to consider.
Okay.
Even if they force you to consider. So realistically, I practically think about 2.
Okay.
Keep protecting this pawn and either king d1 or queen d2. As I don't like to go back to my initial position, I go queen d2.
Thank you.
We went with the knight on d5, and here I made a big mistake.
Should I tell you our plan, or maybe you can guess it?
You want to go to b4?
No, actually, we want to take back here and go to g6
But for that, you need me
to take.
take it.
And you want?
Never reveal your plan to your opponent, especially if it's Judit Polgar. Probably she wasn't impressed by our plan, but still we try to go towards the g6 square. Soon other 2 guests are going to join. Judith played knight f4, we went with the rook on the e file, and then after rook moves we brought the knight to g6, offering a trade of pieces. Judith said, no thanks. And while I was thinking about all the possibilities here, rook c8, rook d8, d3, a new guest joined me, Zephyr. She's also Twitch streamer, please give her a follow. After rook a d8, Judith played the move h3, probably preparing the move g4. Our next move is one of my favorites. We played queen c7. This pawn is attacked 1, 2, and 3 times. Plus, this bishop has now the way to go back in case of the move g4. That's why Judith decided to take a knight that is attacking the pawn. Now we have a big decision. How to take back with this pawn, or with the bishop. But here it comes the 3rd guest, a grandmaster.
I need to pick the end.
Okay, this one.
Okay, we'll take back with the bishop. It was David's fault in case we lose this game. Yes, yes.
And this was Judith's reaction when we actually told her who made this move.
This move was chosen by David. We put like this. David Howell.
What is he doing around you?
But we did like this, and he picked the bishop. So it was really random. But it was still a grandmaster move.
Okay.
We want to double up the rook on the e file, and Judith tried to copy us. We went on with our plan, and now the rooks are here, all on the e file. It had been a long day for me. I have been playing against lots of kids in the morning, then played an intense game on a giant board against Team Tanya and Judith, and now I was playing the simul. I wanted to score well so badly, but hey, I was a pawn down, and there, it's the problem.
How many moves left do we have before the judge?
The thing is that at 5:30 the building starts closing down.
Okay.
Yes, you've heard well. We were playing in the Budapest National Gallery, which is supposed to close down at 5:30. So the simul that started at 3 could take place just until 5. But what to do if the games were still going on? Here it comes the innovative idea of Judith. There will be a judge, a grandmaster, that will evaluate every single position and decide for a result. With the pawn down, our hopes are very slim. We met the judge just a few moves away from his decision, and we just had a friendly conversation.
I have a question for you. Is there any way we can corrupt you? You know, I'm Italian. We are famous for that.
You mean core?
I'm recording, yes.
Yeah, but what is the question? Could you please come again? I just didn't hear it clearly.
Ah, okay. Never mind. It was a stupid question. But take a good decision for us, please. Help us. We want to win. Let's go.
We are 2 moves away from the end of the game and the final decision, and we found a very sweet idea. Queen a5, you're attacking a pawn, and after the pawn is pushed, we can go with the queen on c3, attacking the pawn one more time. We're still a pawn down, but now we are the one attacking. What will the judge decide?
Hello. So this is our final move.
How many people are
We have around 500 people watching. Yes. But I will also put it on YouTube, so there will be thousands of views. And but I don't say to put any pressure. You should take the decision completely free. There is absolutely no pressure here. But we are attacking a pawn.
Considering the sufficient compensation you seem to have for the sacrifice pawn, I think you should agree and go.
He said a draw. I earned it.
It's like they took my mind off from this whole thing. You signature and you let him decide.
Well, you can have a revenge at any point.
What I should be doing? To challenge him being sitting on the black side.
Thank you, Judith.
That's the